There's a small glass jar on my desk filled with mismatched screws. It actually started as a joke. We were building shelves. At the end, there were extra pieces that kind of make you doubt your competence, or the manual that came with the shelves. Anyway, I swept them into a jar because I didn't want to throw away something that might be needed later. I'm one of those people. A week passed. I told my husband I was going to start dropping a screw into the jar every time I said a clean no. No to the quick coffee that always turns into unpaid consulting. No to the collaboration that looks shiny, but eats parts of me that I'm not willing to sell anymore. No to the meeting that wants my spirit, but only budgets for my time. I wanted a way to feel the weight of my choices, a literal weight, not a spreadsheet or a mantra, a sound, steel on glass. The first one clinked like doubt. I held it maybe a little too long. Those old reflexes looked for a better reason than my own clarity, but the screw went in the jar anyway. By Friday, the jar made a different sound. Less fragile, more certain. Every clink said, I'm not withholding myself. I'm reserving myself for what I belong to and what's meant for me. And something unexpected happened. My yes got louder. Not in decibels, but in density. The yes that I gave to a client who didn't need a performance, just my exact mind, steady and unpolished. The yes to a walk at 2 p.m. because the light was right and the air was honest. The yes to an offer that wasn't the most money, but was the most me. We think sovereignty is a statement. For me, it's become a jar. I can pick it up and remember the week I didn't barter my mornings. I can count the metal and remember the day I returned an opportunity that belonged to a former version of me. That version who needed applause more than oxygen. And I can hear the sound of my life getting heavier in the places I want it to, and lighter in the places I don't. There's history in the jar too. All the hours I overgave because I believed generosity meant self-erasure. All the ways I tried to earn belonging by being available to other people and their emergencies. All the ways I confused being needed with being in integrity. I'm no longer interested in punishing myself for that. I'm interested in building a different archive. Last night, I added 2 screws. One for the event I declined without offering a softer excuse, and one for the project I would have taken 6 months ago out of fear that stillness is a waste. The jar answered back with its quiet music, a small cathedral bell you can hold in your hand. If you visited my place, you might not even notice it. It isn't centered, it doesn't glow. It just sits there like a paperweight that knows something. But I notice. My nervous system notices. My calendar definitely notices. My marriage notices. My work, the work I'm actually here to do, definitely notices as well. It's not that I say no more than yes either. It's that the no's are finally doing their job, protecting the ground my yes needs to live. When I lift the jar now, it's heavier. That weight doesn't make me feel armored or important. It actually makes me feel accurate, precise. Like a snow leopard step, placed, deliberate, unhurried, not hiding, not performing, just simple. I used to keep artifacts of achievement, certificates, screenshots, metrics, proof that the world received me. And I still appreciate milestones, don't get me wrong. But this small glass jar is a better measurement. It's proof that I'm receiving myself. And tonight, maybe I'll add another screw. Not because I'm trying to become a harder person, but because I'm practicing a softer life. The kind of life where the yes I give has room to breathe and grow and stay. And if I ever empty that jar back into the hardware box, it won't be to forget. It'll be because the shape of my life no longer requires proof. But until then, I really like the sound it makes. It sounds like coming home. This is the voice of the wild one, signing off.